Oh, all right, Bourbon Quest. Welcome to another edition, another uncorking. Fresh bottle, never had before. I'm excited about this. Been looking for this for a little while. It ain't been around very long, so and that is none other than Castle and Key Bourbon, and this is specifically batch 2. If you watch some other videos, I've been there a couple times. I haven't done the tour yet. Next time I'm going to book a tour. I really want to do a tour of Castle and Key. I've heard phenomenal things, and then from my experience going to the distillery a couple of different times, the place is phenomenal. I missed out on batch 1, which was fine. I actually heard batch 2 is better, but talked to another buddy of mine today that's had it. He still wasn't that impressed by it, but we're going to find out for myself what I think of Castle and Key. Small batch Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, released in 2022. It is 99 proof. Looking at the bottle here, honoring history and challenging tradition. Castle and Key restored the historic Old Taylor Distillery, erected in 1887, with a new vision and promise. The awakening of this legendary bourbon icon enables us to create captivating spirits and endearing memories. We craft our spirits with carefully selected grains and a unique barrel regiment to thoughtfully produce distinct spirits to our exacting standards. Come raise a glass with us. Well, we right now about to, baby. Small batch Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. This is batch number 2. This is bottle number 14,722. It is age stated at 4 years old. Distilled and bottled Castle and Key in Frankfort, Kentucky. So if you get a chance, if you're near or around Frankfort, definitely go check out the distillery. It's an awesome place. It really is. But we about to drink some first time ever Castle and Key, both here on the channel and for me personally. So let's get right to it. As I told you, this is a fresh crack, so it's got a cool topper with the sundial on the top. I don't know if you can see that on the camera there, but that's the topper. All right, let's crack it open. All right, cheers for a cork pop. Oh yeah, America. Oh, that's a heavy cork too. Ho ho! I dropped it, but I ain't gotta worry about that one. That's a nice cork top. I mean, that's like I don't even know. That's the best cork top since the old Bardstown Discovery cork tops. This one actually might even be better. Super, super cool. All right. You know, actually, I had something else planned for tonight. I'll have to save that for tomorrow or next day or two anyway. But yeah, I won't tell you what it is. But that's why you got to make sure you subscribe and ring that bell for notifications. That way you don't miss a single thing here on Bourbon Quest. But I actually picked this up this morning, and so I thought, let's go ahead and do that tonight, and we'll push whatever I was planning on doing for another day, because I've been wanting to try this Castle and Key. So again, as you know, here on Bourbon Quest, an uncorking gets a nice 2-ounce pour into, at the moment, the overflow decanter. All right, let's do that into our infinity bottle. All right, we got that out of the way. All right, okay. All right, so let's get in to Castle and Key. Gosh dang. The bottle's absolutely gorgeous and nice cork. I mean, super, super cool bottle. Let's hope the whiskey matches. Granted, I know it's only 4 years old, so hopefully, yeah. It smells a little young, a little ragged. I mean, you get some caramel, but like some yellow corn. Comes off, yeah, a little harsh and young and ragged. Try and let it open up a little bit there. But I get that caramel, I get that corn, specifically yellow corn. I'm gonna be honest with you, not the greatest nose in the world. Yeah, it comes off youthful and ragged. Let's see about the palate. Let's remember, stay hydrated, my friends. Alright, let's try the palate because the nose is not that good. Oh. Yeah, that's not good. Dadgummit. Man, when they say this was better than batch one, that's not good at all. Ugh. Man, that's I love the distillery. I think it's super cool. Excited about this. But man, that comes off. It comes off younger than even 4 years. Yeah, it's like that yellow corn, sour apple, like mildew, molded grass. Ugh, that's what I got on the palate too. That is not good. They're gonna have to. Hopefully, this stuff gets better. And these, that's the problem, man. Oh. Oh. Ugh. That is absolutely horrible. Ugh. God bless. Well, that threw up a little bit in my mouth. Oh, that's god awful. Ugh. Whew. It's good they had some water around. That's horrible. I'm about to go back and watch some of these other reviews, man. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. I mean, like I said, the distillery's super cool. Man, they rushed this to the market, and I get it. They're trying to get this, but they got, their gin, their rye out there. I've not had any of those. Don't care to have any of those, especially after this. I had high hopes for this bourbon, but this is literally one of the worst that I can recall ever, at least in recent memory. I mean, that Yellowstone stuff ain't any good either, but God, it's worse than Yellowstone. Ooh, I can't even take another sip of that. That's horrible. Ugh, I got George on his way over here. I'm gonna see what he thinks of this, because he tends to like crappy shit. So that's one of the, not only is it one of the worst, it's one of the most disappointing, because I had I had high hopes. I had reasonable expectations. I wasn't expecting it to be the greatest bourbon in the world, but that's one of the worst in the world. I mean, ugh. I mean, the bottle is super cool. I mean, the topper, the shape, the label, the distillery, but man, the juice inside is, ugh. That's awful. I don't know. I don't even think airtime will even do that thing any good. I'm hoping that they're upcoming back. Hopefully they're laying some of these down for 6 to 8 years. But I mean, I've had some good like Chattanooga whiskey 4-year-old stuff that's been superb, and probably even stuff younger than this. I mean, granted, 4 years is young, and this is, oh, you can tell it is not good at all. This is a 2 thumbs down. Other than the story, the distillery, the bottle are all superb, but the juice inside is god awful. Ugh. That's a huge disappointment. Alright. Well, that's what you get here, is my open, honest, experience. I mean, I talked to a buddy of mine named Paul earlier today. He wasn't as disparaging on it as I am being, because I told him I was picking it up and going to review it. He said he'd be interested in my thoughts. I'm like, well, what'd you think? He's like, yeah, I didn't care for it. But I mean, he didn't say it was, worse than drinking freaking piss out of a toilet. This is awful. Ugh. But I'm going to tell you the truth. This is a total pass. Horrible and highly disappointed. But hey, do me a favor. I'm glad I able to bring this content. I hope I save you from. I got this for like 45 bucks, I believe. That's the worst $45 I've ever spent in my life. So do not waste your money on this. We'll see. I mean, it's their first release. I mean, yeah, the batch one got released maybe a month earlier or something, but this is their first run through. Unless I'm gonna have to go back and check my sources on people that were talking at least, I won't say great things, but decent things about this, and I totally disagree with that. This is horrible. Unless I hear some other stories of batches down, I think it at least needs another year, probably more than that. And I don't know if it's just the youthfulness on it, or if it's the mash bill or the water that they use out of their spring house or whatever it is, but I'm telling you, this is awful. Ugh. Sorry to say that, Castle and Key. I was hoping to say nice things, was wanting to, love this distillery, love the bottle. I think everything about it is great except for the whiskey, which is horrible. Cannot say that enough. But hey, do me a favor, Bourbon Quest, go ahead and smash that like button. Let me know, leave some comments. Let me know what your thoughts on this. If you agree with me, if you disagree, especially if you disagree with me, tell me what it is you like, because that's one of the worst bourbons I've ever had in my entire life, and one that I at least had, I think, reasonable expectations. I was expecting it to be great, maybe not even good, but I was expecting it to be decent, and that's awful. But yeah, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell for notifications, that way you don't miss a single video even like this. Hopefully I save you the opportunity to not purchase this and find something else. I mean, Jesus, there's 100 different bourbons, less money than this, that are 10 times better than this, I promise you. Ugh. But yeah, subscribe, smash that like button. Hope you like the content we bring. We'll bring you another video. Like I said, I had something else planned tonight, but I was excited about doing this, and boy, was I wrong. Just goes to show you, hey, it ain't always about, you know, the packaging. She may look beautiful on the outside, but she may be a horrible person on the inside. That's all I'm saying. This is horrible. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you, Bourbon Quest. I'm going to go drink something good now, because that was the worst I've had in at least quite some time, and probably ever. That's the honest truth. But thank you again, Bourbon Quest. That's going to wrap it up for me. But remember, as always, my wish for you is that all your Bourbon Quest dreams come true. Haha. Oh, go drink something better than that. That's garbage. Whew.